Rising ground, folks. Guys, I'm on the way to another no heat call, brand new customer. Guys, you know what's weird, right? All of last month, I was telling you, October, we did like a bunch of maintenances and we had a few no heat calls, but it's weird, guys. Like, this year is the first year where like 99% of our demand calls, like our no heat calls last month, came from existing maintenance customers, but everything this month is coming from new customers. So I don't know, guys. Like I said, this has just been one crazy start to a winter, but like I said, guys, anybody that calls, you know, our job is to make sure that we're prepared and let's get it done, you know. We can live with the results. But guys, look, I'm gonna wait to a brand new customer. This is a no heat call that came in yesterday. This is a landlord tenant. The only thing I know that this is gas, and she said that the tenant called her yesterday and said that the heat stopped working. So guys, I'm on the way there right now. I'm headed down Route 1. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Peace. Guys, this is where we're at. This is a duplex, first floor, second floor, and I'm here today for the second floor. The tenant said that the furnace is not working, and it looks like this is just a standard 80% heat only furnace. I don't see any refrigerant lines, so safe to say this is heat only here in this building. And guys, I got my tool bag. Let's open this door up and let's see what's going on. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, guys, I got my thermostat calling upstairs and my switch is on. Door switch pulled in, and I'm getting no lights on my board. And for you guys that know, typically, even if the heat or AC isn't on, typically if the circuit board's getting power, you get like that distinctive buzzing sound, but I'm not getting anything. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna check my transformer. I'm gonna work my way back to see if this unit is getting power. I'll see y'all in a little bit. You know, now remember, guys, this is heat only. So I don't know what the history here is, but you guys see that? I just took the fuse out and the fuse is open. So what I'm gonna do, and I'm even looking at the thermostat wires here. How many thermostat wires they have upstairs? Looks like they got more than two. They got 1, 2, 3, 4 wires coming from the thermostat. All right, guys, what I'm gonna do, let me first figure out how they got this thing wired, and I gotta look at the wiring before I put a new fuse in. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Guys, check this out. And I know maintenance wasn't ever done here, but look at this. We only have G, R, and W hooked up here. And green is our G, red is our R, and white is our W. And those 3 wires are coming out here. And look at this. And of course, G isn't hooked up because once again, the AC isn't hooked up. And of course, there's no common. But look at this. I got 2 thermostat wires hooked up to red and 2 hooked up to white. And this is without me even going upstairs to look at the wires on the thermostat. The only thing I did do was I just turned the thermostat to heat. Guys, what I'm gonna do, let me go upstairs real quick and I gotta look at the thermostat wires. I'll be right back. Guys, I just came from downstairs, came from upstairs at the thermostat. And as you see in the picture, there's a blue and yellow hooked up at the R and W. But look at this. This looks like my blue and yellow. It's coming from my thermostat. Hold on, guys. I'm just looking at this here because this shit is looking real wacky here. All right, So it looks like this is our wire here coming down. Looks like they cut. I thought initially that this is 2-wire, but it looks like they cut the rest of the wires here. And they got 2 wires. Well, there's 4 wires coming from the furnace. They got 2 each going to R and W. Yeah, guys, this is wacky. And that wire, remember, this is coming from the thermostat. This is going straight down to our circuit board. But guys, hold on, let me fix this real quick. I'll see y'all in a little bit. All right, guys, so I got my red and yellow hooked up from my thermostat to blue and yellow. So remember, blue and yellow is hooked up to R and W, but the splice that's connecting my thermostat wire down to my circuit board, blue and yellow is going to red and yellow. So red and yellow is my splice, and this is my circuit board wires. And remember, we don't need G or common. That thermostat has batteries in it, and this is a heat only setup. So let's turn the switch on and see what we got. Still nothing. Hold on right quick, guys. Now, I'm just jumping out R and W here. I hope. Guys, looking at this furnace, I'm not even sure how long this thing was running or if this thing was ever actually working. Because holy shit. And right now, guys, before I start troubleshooting the wires, I'm just jumping out R and W to make sure my furnace turns on and make sure that there's no additional issues with the furnace itself before I start tracing wires. But well, guys, I know for damn sure both of these furnaces are like 30 years old at a minimum. Holy shit. Yeah, that inducer motor is definitely not sounding good. But guys, real quick, what I want to do, since nothing happened by me connecting, what was that, blue and yellow from the thermostat, I gotta try a different color wire. And looking at this, I got 2 different options here. I don't know what color, maybe that's red and white. But you see this is 4-wire here. But yeah, maybe the wires are broke in the wall with the blue and yellow. But I'm gonna try the other 2 colors, and then I gotta go back upstairs and switch the colors upstairs to match what I have down here. And then we'll figure something out. But yeah, guys, nothing was, according to this landlord and tenant, nothing was done, but I'm starting to have doubts that this thing was actually ever working properly, so we'll see. But guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep the switch off. Let me splice the wires back down here, and I'm gonna splice the wires upstairs at the thermostat. I'm gonna switch the colors and make sure that they match, and we'll see what's going on. I'll see you in a little bit. guys, this is going to be a relatively short service call. I'm looking at the wires. What's coming down in the basement is not even the same color as what's at the thermostat. Here I got two browns, a yellow and a blue. Upstairs is red, blue, yellow, and white. And I even looked at the other set of thermostat wires on the other floor just to make sure that I wasn't accidentally looking at the wrong unit. And sure enough, even those set of thermostat wires, just to show you, this thermostat only has two wires coming from it. So guys, based on what I'm seeing, putting two and two together, regardless of the condition and the age of the unit, they're definitely going to have new thermostat wires ran down here. But since they're running new thermostat wires, at this point, I'll just recommend replacing this furnace, because how that inducer motor was sounding, I definitely wouldn't bet on that inducer motor locking back up again. I actually had to turn that motor by hand for it to run, just to test the furnace, because yeah, I don't know what the history is. I can only go off what I see, but for sure, I don't know if they ran dummy wires in the wall upstairs, but I even looked on the other side of the basement as a tracing point, and guys, I couldn't see anything closely related to a new thermostat wire coming down here. So guys, I'm not going to spend too much time here. I'm going to get my measurements here, and I got to call the landlord, and I'll let her know new furnace and new thermostat wires is going to be the recommendation here. But all right, guys, there you have it. I'm going to rock out. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.